So a year ago, I made a video about 5 things I wish I knew before I went back to school at 30. I was really 29 at the time. And so this is kind of the year, or I guess 10-month update to that. So how have things changed since I made that first video? Well, now I'm actually 30. I turned 30 in January, and it's not that big of a deal. After everyone seemed to make a big deal about turning 30, all of my friends, pretty much when you talk to people about it, they act like, oh, it's the end of my life, but it wasn't. I'm a senior now. I went back to school as a junior. I'm a senior now. That's more surreal than being 30. 30 was always out there. It was always going to happen. Being a senior, there was a time when I thought I would never be back in school, doing school again, let alone have less than a year left to finish. It's pretty crazy. Another thing that is different after being in school a year as an adult is the intimidation I felt is gone. I was kind of intimidated by my professors and my much younger peers. Part of that is, now I'm an adult. I've had experience in the job field, and I kind of see people as people rather than superiors, I guess. So kind of an example of that is I was walking to the registrar to get registered for school, and I was seeing people come in, and they're coming in and looking around, not knowing what to do. I walked right in. I asked, where is there a line? Do I need to sign up? I get pointed to the clipboard. I'm in front of people who were there before me because they didn't want to speak up. I don't know if that's intimidation or the feeling I have when I walk in a room is that I don't want someone to tell me what to do. I just want to walk in there and know what to do. And that's kind of an immaturity thing that you grow out of, and that I'm kind of past as an adult. And I kind of like regressed in it when I went back to school, and it's not there anymore. So when I went back to school last spring, I had to start in some low-level classes. I took pre-calculus last spring, and then the real work started over the summer. I took calculus 1 and 2. Each of them were month-long classes. They met every day except Fridays, and it was like 3 hours a day. And wow, I learned a lot about how to work hard in those 2 classes. They were super challenging. They're like nothing I ever had taken before. It's like taking all these math concepts that you build on, and then now you really got to use them. You've got to know them. It's the first class that it wasn't just putting in effort of completing work. It was actually putting in effort to connect the dots in the lecture, at least as far as a STEM class or a mathematics class. Then in this last fall of 2015, I had a semester with 3 upper-level math classes. And oh man, that if I thought the summer was hard, that was excruciating. I took statistics for science majors, linear algebra, and the last calculus. I actually finished the entire calculus track, starting at pre-calculus all the way through calculus 3 in a year. So I took these 3 math classes, and then I also took a freshman computer class that I needed for the core curriculum, and it was pretty tough. If I thought I learned my work ethic again last spring, this really taught me that you have to try hard. If you're taking a full class load of upper division classes, especially math classes, you have to put in effort. A lot of these concepts were really, they were kind of mind-bending. Once they click, it's really amazing how they clicked, but it was a real challenge, to say the least, to get through all this stuff. So that's kind of all I had for now for my first year back. If you want to keep up with this, I'm going to try to keep this channel alive. Just give me the subscription down below. Otherwise, thanks for taking time to watch this. Bye.